Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Armando Sierra, and in this video we will be talking about local businesses in Hawaii that have survived over the years, have gone through COVID-19 and all the economic hardships of the past. And the first one we'll talk about is Stevie Mills. Now, in 1879, 14 years of age, Chung Kun Ai and his father sailed for Hawaii on a three-masted German schooner from the port of Wangpo near Canton, China. Ai's father had traveled to Hawaii 11 years earlier and had established himself as a merchant in Kohala on the Kona coast, Hawaii. With a prospering business, he returned to China to bring his family to their new home. As a young teenager, speaking neither English nor Hawaiian, Chung Kun Ai enrolled at Iolani College, a bishop school, where he spent 2 years. Although these years represented his only formal English education, the experience profoundly influenced his life. It was here that I converted to Christianity, which was to remain the central focus in his life. It was also at Iolani College where he met and developed a lasting friendship with a fellow student, Sun Tai-kyung, later known to the world as Dr. Sun Yat-sen, father of the Chinese Republic. Now, following his education at the age of 17, Ai's father bought him a partnership in a tailor shop. However, the business did not appeal to Ai, and he left the business in 1887. That same year, at the age of 21, I joined the firm of James I. Dowsett, a prominent businessman in the island's early days as a secretary, clerk, and bookkeeper. Dowsett is engaged in a conglomerate of activities as a leading lumber importer, plantation owner, salt maker, the largest rancher in Hawaii, and owner of 11 whaling ships. That's a lot. Now, Dowsett had noticed this young Ai and asked him if he were interested in working for his firm. Chung Kun Ai was flattered by the request, so in order to test Ai's perseverance, Dowsett asked Ai to come back within a month at a certain date and hour. I returned on the designated day and time and was then told to return within a week at a certain date and hour. I returned again at the specific time and was hired. With 60,000 in capital, Chung Kun Ai started a lumber importing and rice milling business in Chinatown, Honolulu, and named it City Mills. City Mills' beginning faced early hardships, however. When the business was just 8 months old, the bubonic plague hit Honolulu. In order to arrest the spread of the disease, the Board of Health ordered all the buildings in the infested area burned. That was the great fire in Chinatown. Now this pictures here shows pictures of early days when City Mill first started, the lumber business. City Mill was not within the earmarked area, but unfortunately the wind shifted and spread the fire. As a result, Ai's entire investment vanished, and without any insurance, he owed $25,000 to creditors. I was able to raise the needed capital to rebuild City Mill, having established himself in the community as a man with integrity and business acumen. He rebuilt his business steadily with the addition of new product lines. So, Vigilant. In 1920, I commissioned the Vigilant schooner in Fauquier, Washington, to carry lumber in the Pacific Northwest. Vigilant carried 2 million board feet of lumber each trip. Vigilant was the largest five-masted schooner to ply the Pacific, costing $250,000. Wow. And then there's some pictures of the Vigilant schooner. Now, prior to World War II, in conjunction with home planning and building supplies, Stevie Mills had the distinction of having the only rice mill in Honolulu and having the largest rice mill in Hawaii. More pictures of Stevie Mills today. What it looks like. I go there a lot to buy things when I need to do home improvements. I always go to Stevie Mills, Millie Live. Now in 1950, Duncan I opened the present Stevie Mills store in Minneapolis. The building was dedicated to James I. Dowsett, I's mentor, friend, and benefactor. The dedicatory plaque is to still be viewed at the Minute store. They showed a trip there, Stevie Mills. Now, with the success of the retail home center, Stevie Mills expanded into Honolulu suburbs. The first branch store opened in Kaneohe in 1960. The second branch store opened in 1957 in Waipahu. In 1975, the third branch opened in Waimalu Shopping Center in Pearl City. I've been to that one. The fourth store opened in early 1984 in Kaimuki. I've also been to that one too. In 1993, two stores opened in Hawaii Kai and Mililani Town Center. That was just about the time I moved to Mililani. My goodness, that was what, 30 years ago. An eighth store opened in 1999 in Waianae. And most recently, in 2012, the Waipahu store moved to a new location at the Laulani Village Shopping Center in Ever Beach. So they've been expanding quite a bit. Stephen C.I., son of David I.C.I., is currently president and CEO of Stevie Mills, assisted by his sister Carol I. Mills, vice president. As the third generation, I siblings take the company into the new millennium. Updated marketing approaches and considerations for expansion is underway, and with new store locations and new retailing concepts, such as the eventful multi-phase history of Stevie Mills Company Limited and the continuing story of the I family. Little did Chung Soon I dream that his Chinatown store would emerge into the Stevie Mills that has become a household name in Hawaii today. The Stevie Mills has been around for quite a long time, quite a history too. Now the next business we're going to talk about that has survived all these years is Foodland stores. And there's some pictures of Foodland. Our late founder, the late Maurice J. Sullivan, so they call him Sully, had a great vision that of a family-run, community-focused company that put customers first. Today, with 31 stores and more than 3,400 employees, this vision is still very much alive. I remember my mother used to go to Foodland in the market, what do you call it, Market City. Always, that was the store that we go to all the time, and he would greet Maurice Sullivan, or the Sully, always greet customers at the door over there. I remember going as a little boy with my mom to Foodland all the time. Sully would greet and talk to customers And like I said, my mom met him at the first store. And here is the daughter, Sinai Wall, who's taken over for him since he passed away. Traced it and tracing the history of Fula from the founders' immigration to America in 1927. Wow. 1948, the first Fulan. On May 6, 1948, together with the Lau family, Sally opened Hawaii's first modern supermarket at Market City. I go on, my mom used to go there. In Honolulu. The crowds were so large that the front doors had to be locked, allowing only a few people at a time. That was our go-to store when I was young. And they're showing the food land inside. They've really expanded over the years. In 1980, they had what's called Shop for Better Education. Sully's enthusiasm about taking care of customers was matched by his passion for giving back to the community. In 1980, Fudan launched its first statewide community program, Shop for Better Education. In 17 years, the program helped over 300 public and private schools earn more than $6 million in much-needed computers, software, books, and equipment. That's really awesome. So super. That's a good thing that they have. Showing more of Fulan and their Poki, which they're noted for, and they even have a gas station, I think, on the other side. Fulan Farms. And now, Maika'i. 1995 Maika'i member. Fulan was the first supermarket, and I'm a Maika'i member also in the state, to introduce a frequent shopper program to customers through the Maika'i program. Today, over 250,000 active Maika'i members earn points to rewards such as free products, instant savings, and Hawaiian miles. Like I said, I'm one of those. Famous Poki. I'll show you some pictures of Poki and their steak. I think I'm not sure if they still have that. They used to have the specials on that second day. They have the steak plate lunch. Now, 1999, Give Aloha launched in 1999 with focus on supporting nonprofit organizations throughout Hawaii. Through this donation matching program, Give Aloha has raised over $34.4 million for local and nonprofit organizations. That's a good thing that they have. 2016, Foodland's flagship store opened. On August 31st, Foodland celebrated its grand opening or grand return to Ala Moana Center to provide customers an exciting and reimagined grocery shopping experience. In addition to full-service supermarket, the new store features food offerings prepared by in-store chefs. Wow, pretty cool. I think I've been there a couple of times. Mahalo Foodland for serving our island communities all these years. Now, next I'm going to talk about next business that has survived all these years is Times Supermarket. And I think Times was bought out eventually by Don Quixote, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody mentioned. Times Supermarket started as a dream over 75 years ago on the sugar plantations of Hawaii. Albert and Wallace Peruya, who were sons of Okinawan immigrants, dreamed of creating a successful business in the land of opportunity, which Hawaii was to thousands of immigrants and their offspring. The Times name came from the brothers' first business venture, a restaurant on Kapiolani Boulevard called Times Grill. I don't recall that one too much. Anyway, the Teruyas liked the name because of the progressive image it carried. And freely pronounce the word times. That's funny. They succeeded in opening their first supermarket in 1949 and today is one of the leading supermarket operations in Hawaii. We have a Times in Mililani and my wife goes there all the time. She likes to go shopping there, especially the vegetables. She always buys the vegetables from there. We also have a sterling silver steak and vegetables and so forth. And they have many locations too. Times has grown to include 24 supermarket locations, which includes 17 Times locations, 5 Big Save markets, a small format supermarket in Waimanalo, Pima Supermarket, a fine wine and spirit shop in Fukuoka's Wine Time, and 13 in-store full-service pharmacies on Oahu and Maui. And they always have specials of the week, and my wife is always looking for that, especially the weekend specials. Now, we support, this is times, we support local farms, local produce, Hawaii-made products in our communities. And that's a good thing, to support our local businesses. Now, that's it. That's pretty much the businesses in this video that I'm talking about that are featured. There are other videos later that will come out that show businesses that survived over all these years. I hope you enjoyed the video. Mahalo for watching, and ahui ho.